Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Eelektrik here, and welcome to a battle video. I haven't done one of these in a while. This is me on the left with the Heart of Silver mat with the Rayquaza Eels deck, and on the right is my friend Ishaan Jagiasi, something not American, that he's using Eels with Registeel mostly. It's more of a all-over Eels type deck, but it's mostly Registeel, and that's why I call it. And that's why it's the you know I'm trying that's why it's in the title of the video. So yeah, that right there is actually a proxy for the Rayquaza Secret Rare, because of course it's a very hard card to get. I just don't think it's worth paying the $80 right now. But for real testing, no one really cares right in our league. Yeah, this game he had a pretty bad start, but he did get to use the Dragon Pulse on turn 1, which is always good in Eel decks. So yeah, there's a lot of different versions of Eels, and this is what I'm trying to. This is kind of exemplifying that the different versions of Eels are very different. They're not the same thing, but with different attackers. They're very different versions. So here I'm using an Ultra Ball, getting an Eelektrik in play, so I get the first Eelektrik. He doesn't have any time modes in play, so he could be going to a slow setup at the start. So Ishann actually has a decent history of actually doing good, unlike me. He's actually made it to top 16 at Worlds, grinding in, I must add. So he's actually a very good player. He was in juniors, actually, so think what you want of that, but this year he'll be in seniors, and he'll probably be doing better than I will. And for some reason he thinks I'm like this really good player who just keeps getting bad luck, and one of those is right. I'm a bad player and I get bad luck. Yeah. Except in my pulls, I get decent pulls done. Actual tournament games, though. So here's Dragon Pulse, discard some not too bad cards. I'm already decently set up, I don't need the level balls. Put down Sky Arrow in, and Sky Arrow in, then in. So that's kind of weird. So he plays level ball, so he's probably gonna give us, Dynamo. Yeah, there you go, Dynamo. And nope, doesn't play the Mewtwo. Thinks about it. I don't think he actually ever plays that Mewtwo down the whole game. He could Registeel and Eviolite Registeel. If you don't know what Registeel, or I'm sure you know what he does, but if you don't know the power of him, don't underestimate Registeel. He's a very powerful Pokemon. Just against Eels, catch up Neo and then kill like 3. It's just like this big ticking time bomb of death. And yeah, it's like Quasi X. Don't worry, those won't be proxies for long. They should be. I should have them by September. I just didn't have them right now. I have one real one in this deck. I just didn't have it with me at the time. Yeah, Registeel is definitely a good Pokemon and be the main attacker of his deck. Of course, he's very powerful. He's very good in the mirror. You can see they Raikou EX in the active, and there I play Fire Energy on the proxy. But the I guess you call it the caption there to tell you which one it is. And then a Dragon Burst on the time. A little overkill, honestly. Now, he doesn't run Fire Energy, so regular Rayquaza isn't nearly as destructive against the EX. He was using Grand Receiver, I think. He didn't put it in the discard. He just put it. I mean, he didn't put it like in front of the camera. He just put it in the discard. So you got the N. It seems like N's go very fast in the beginning of the game. I almost always run out of them very quickly. He does run Raikou himself, but he runs a less. Last time I checked, he ran a smaller Raikou line. I run 2 Raikou, and he runs 1. So the Sky Arbuchi play is actually probably going to help me more in the long run, because Rayquaza EX and Raikou both rely heavily on Sky Arrow. Let's find out some more Dynamos. It looks like we need a second Dynamo down. This is actually fast forward, so if I seem very jittery, I'm probably jittery because I'm nervous. But uh, it's probably just the camera going really fast. That was a Dragon Pulse, yes, for Mewtwo and energy. Dragon Pulse is a very powerful attack. You can, for 1 energy, do 40 and discard the top 2. Catcher the Dynamo. And a Juniper, those 4, I don't know if those are Dynamo, energy. I think it's a level ball, Super Rod, I think. Maybe it's a catcher. I don't know. But I get the second eel outside. In terms of eels, I'm getting a much better setup than he is. The funny thing I've noticed whenever we play games is that I always seem to get out tons of Eelektriks and like 1 or 2 attackers at most, and he gets like this whole field of attackers and like 1 eel at most, which is weird because I know that he runs 4 level ball and I only run 3, so you think that he'd be able to get them out faster. So yeah, I both the 10 on the bench, just so. And I think that was a dumb idea. If I attack the active one, he wouldn't be able to retreat. He wouldn't be able to. I don't know. Well, it depends on who he's trying to Dynamotor to. But I think he's going for Raikou, so yeah, that was not a very good move. If I attacked the active one, then he would have had to bring out something else, which would have probably been Dynamo anyway, as you see from what happens later. Switch, so it would have met. He probably would have sent up Dynamo anyway, and he catches up the Eelektrik, and then Volts the Raikou, not the Raikou, the Rayquaza, and knocks it out because it got Dragon Pulse damage on it. Now I got an eel in the active, and I'm screwed. Plain and simple, I'm screwed. This always happens in our games. He always uses Raikou or Registeel to snipe around my eels. The damage was miscalculated on the Rayquaza, but we got it fixed. There's the regular Rayquaza. Sky Arrow. I thought you could replace a Sky Arrow with a Sky Arrow, but apparently it says that you can't play it if it's already in play. But I was just using Juniper anyway, so it didn't matter. I do have a proxy in my hand that's actually a Registeel that never gets played down, so you don't have to worry about it. But yeah, I do run Registeel myself. I really do like the card, but he does run Max Potion, I believe. And obviously that's not very good against Max Potion lists, because then you can just Max Potion all the eels. It's funny, because before I started using Registeel, he was like, Max Potion's such a dead card. And then when I started using him, he's like, wow, Max Potion's good. Kept showing level ball. Here goes Ultra Ball, discards a Lightning and Mewtwo, so you discard 2 Mewtwo's. So, no Mewtwo for this game. And he gets that Thundurus. I really don't understand Thundurus. He already has the secret rare for a starter. I mean, it is kind of like a safe play. It has enough HP. It doesn't do damage to itself. It's just like a really, I guess solid card would be the word I could use. It's just like average. It's so average that it has no drawbacks. But I don't really. I mean, I like Thundurus, but with secret rare in the deck, it seems really pointless to me. Now here we go, here comes the ticking time bomb of death himself, Registeel. So he's going to do a weird play. He's going to left after a little bit. Yeah, I've always said I'm playing in this game, so I know what's going to happen. He doesn't hit the other eel, which you normally do hit the 2 eels and then something else, or if there's a 3rd eel. From random receiver, you have Bianca. It's not something you want to see usually, unless it's like really late game. Bianca really is only exceptionally useful in the late game. Last game a game I played a couple minutes ago actually, it was very helpful right at the end when I actually had the choice between that and Juniper, and I used that one just because I really needed to save some cards. So Bianca's not as bad as people think. Another random receiver. I really want to get a Juniper, but I get another Bianca. I only played 2 Bianca, I think. Maybe I played 3. I don't remember. My lists keep changing so often, I can't even remember what I play for each match. Give Rayquaza X to fire, and then I use the Bianca I just got. I don't know why, right there I just like looked at my deck for no apparent reason, and he's like, oh, it's a game loss. I don't know. I really don't know why I looked at my deck. I guess I was gonna count the cards, but I forgot that it was my deck and I couldn't see that. I don't know what I was doing. So I'm in a kind of tough position. I need to get that eel out of the active position, or Registeel will just kind of eat me alive. Now I kind of understand why he's putting the damage on the Rayquaza, but I really don't understand it on the Raikou. It may just be I just don't understand. I think it's his turn. I think it just passed. Yeah, he took a move back there. I don't really mind taking it back, and it hits the Rayquaza and the 2 eels for that triple laser. Yeah, there. I checked my deck normally that time. Use Ultra Ball just to look at my deck. I remember here, that's another Rayquaza EX proxy. I remember I don't even check to see if there's a switch in there. I completely forgot to do that. I'm kind of stupid for not doing that. To attach the eel, because I really need to retreat. But then, since he could catch the other eel, which has happened before, I decided to Dynamotor to the eel, and then also to Rayquaza. I think I have energy in my hand. Yeah, you can see the energy. Big yellow card. Energy is so easy to spot in the hand. Now it's his turn again, apparently. Now he's doing the same thing. Copycat. And here comes the big explosion that is Registeel. And I send up the energyless Rayquaza just because I'm going to retreat for the other one. He shows you the hand, but you can't tell what it is because he shows it above the camera. And then the store manager comes in showing the zombie because it's actually recorded at the at League because it's really the only time we see each other. The store manager's like, oh, zombie. Yeah, even the store manager can be a little crazy sometimes. Everyone in our league is completely insane in their own special way. Well, except like, there's a couple people, but most people are just completely crazy. I don't know. I don't think he's the manager. He just works there. Maybe he's the manager. I don't even remember. I'm pretty sure he's not the manager. But anyway, and I captured the Rayquaza because I kind of need to stall because if he can bolt my Rayquaza for the win because he has 2 prizes left, or he can Dragon Pulse Rayquaza. So, right now, I'm going to bolt the eels to stall a little bit and keep that inactive because that has the highest retreat cost at this time. He catches the eel, I leave you Junipers, and this switch. Alright, good game. So yeah, it's the Eels versus Eels, or Eelquaza versus Eels of Steel. That's the name I came up with for an eel deck, for the Registeel deck, Eels of Steel. Or you could go with I had another name. I think it was just like Steels. Yeah, Steels. Like there's eel decks and then there's steel decks. Get it? Okay. Anyway, so yeah, definitely a very interesting game. I did get out to a little faster start. My setup was a little bigger, but of course he just kind of stalled for a while. And I've really noticed that switches just go by too fast in this format. I think you really need to run like 3 or 4 switch. 2 just seems way too little. I ran 3 in that match. I've been running 3 for a while, and I keep running out of them. You know, you never realize how good switch is until it's gone. It's especially useful in eel decks. But yeah, this also shows off how powerful Registeel is. And Rayquaza would have been good if it wasn't for the duo threats that could KO me. I would have been able to knock one of them out, or knock out the Raikou and take some prizes. Yeah, no real attacker on my side that was kind of the MVP. I guess Raikou took a lot of the kills. Yeah, I think Rayquaza EX took a kill, Raikou took a kill, and Rayquaza regular took a kill. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm probably gonna have some more battle videos up in the future, since it's okay with the store manager or the store. That guy? It's okay with him now. He seems fine with it. So I'm gonna try to bring it to League and fight with some more friends. get some lot more matches out because apparently those are popular. I don't know. They're not my personal favorite thing, but I don't know. They're fun. They're fun to do. It's a fun thing to do with friends. So yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll probably have some more battle videos up in the next few weeks. Later.